Hello students. Today I am going to discuss topic epistemological, sociological, psychological foundations of curriculum. In this video, I will share with you how the epistemological, sociological and psychological foundations of curriculum give a strong basis to the curriculum planners and designers to decide the best of curriculum for the students. So first of all, I'm talking about epistemological foundation of curriculum. Epistemology, as we all know, is concerned with nature of knowledge and knowing and the validity of knowledge claims. It also deals with the question of discovering the truth and authenticity of knowledge as well as its usage. So there is a shift these days from the belief that knowledge is absolute and static to the current postmodern views which emphasize that knowledge is ever developing and evolutionary in nature. So if knowledge is not static, it is evolutionary, it is ever developing, then we need to reconsider again and again. We need to go again and again to epistemology to get the answer that which kind of content, which kind of knowledge should be added into the curriculum to update the curriculums to make it more user-friendly curriculums. So if we see that curriculum contents are existing there to transmit the knowledge, and so it means we need to transmit the latest knowledge and to facilitate the foundation of learners, to facilitate the meaning of construction of knowledge. We can see that Arnstein and Levin had considered epistemology to be the pillar of curriculum development because it is only epistemology which can answer us that which content is really existing to transmit knowledge as per the existing conditions. So curriculum development entails decision making on the nature and the level of content, level of skills, values and attitudes that learners should acquire through education. Educators need to understand the various forms of knowledge before developing the curriculum and the patterns of knowing how we learn, how the learners learn, which patterns are influencing the decision concerning content selection, its organization during curriculum design and implementation. So from this discussion, we can see that epistemology is providing a strong basis for curriculum development because it is the only source with the help of which we can decide that what kind of knowledge, at what level, which content, which kind of skills, which kind of values, attitudes we want to develop among the learners of 21st century. We need to go to epistemology. That way it's a strong pillar or foundation of curriculum development. Now moving to the next, that is sociological basis of curriculum. From its name it is clear that sociological basis means the basis we get from the society. As we all know that all knowledge we are transmitting to the future generations is to build a healthy society, happy society, humane society, which can consider themselves as a contributors of development, as a contributors of human welfare. So sociological bases are really very important to be considered before developing the curriculum. As John Dewey has rightly said that the school must become the child's habitat to be a miniature community and embryonic society. And this is from this community and embryonic society, the child will develop certain habits, skills, attitudes, values, and through the process of education, the child will implement all those values, skills, attitude in the coming future. So education is process that takes place in this miniature society and for the society at large, and this process of education is being carried out by the persons of the society. You can say educators, you can say administrators, you can say all the stakeholders are involved in the process of education. So we know that nature of society is not static, it is very dynamic. The society grows, changes, develops, sometimes deteriorates, and those changes can be reflected in education only, and these changes have to be transmitted. And education brings the changes, and social changes also influence the structure of curriculum. So these both are complementing each other, and so the curriculum should be relevant that what kind of needs are these days. For example, we can say IT skills are like these days very basic to any curriculum. So we cannot ignore that kind of needs of the society, and we cannot be like ancient curriculum styles we cannot adopt these days 100%. We can take some few things but not all the things. So we need to change as per the changing needs of the society to make the curriculum more relevant. These changes have to be there. We need to promote the desirable changes in the learners through the curriculum, and that's why these sociological bases are again very strong foundations of curriculum. Then comes the psychological foundation of curriculum. As we all know that psychology, the accumulated knowledge of psychology guides throughout that what are the needs of the learners. As friends, we know that after all this curriculum, all this knowledge is for the learner, for his development. And these learners have to be in the future, they are the future citizens, they are the future society. So we need to know these learners and how these learners learn, the learning process. So all to know the all the questions related to learner, how the learner gains knowledge, how the learning process goes on, how the existing curriculum can be executed to make intelligent decisions regarding the behavior of the learner. For taking answers of these questions, we need to go to psychology, its various theories, principles. That is why psychology gives a strong foundation of curriculum. Before planning the curriculum, the relationship between psychology and curriculum can be analyzed through these given questions. That is the curriculum designed keeping in view the needs of the learner? Is the curriculum designed keeping in view the interest of the learner? Is the curriculum properly graded and sequenced according to the age, level, particular stage of the development of learner? Is the curriculum flexible enough to make choices by looking into individual differences? Does it foster a sense of innovation and independent thinking in individuals besides the acceptance of group norms? Does it develop a realistic confidence beside tolerance to others' view in the area of the learning? And if the answer of all these questions is yes in a particular curriculum, it means the developer has definitely considered this psychological foundation. He must has the proper knowledge of all the psychological theories, principles. Knowledge of theories and principle helps to answer these questions, helps the planners to see the needs, interests, grade, stage, flexibility, innovation, independent thinking for the learners, and they can be better planners if they know the psychological foundation of the curriculum. So this way, friends, we can see that all the three foundations, that is epistemological, which provides us knowledge about the which knowledge has to be provided, sociological, which provides us basis that what are the demands of the society, and psychological foundation, which gives us the learner's knowledge and the learning process knowledge. That these all three foundations are strong enough to develop a good curriculum, user friendly curriculum, learner friendly curriculum, society friendly curriculum. That's all for today. Thank you. See you later. Bye bye. In the next set, we'll discuss something more very useful and try to get you very soon. Thank you.